just about set to go now. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tony Gonsolin.
And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here's Brandon Crawford. In there for strike one. And that's downstairs and outside. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1's the count.
Bounce to the right side. Lux gloves it on to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out, top of the first.
Batting third, the left fielder, Jesse.
Here's Jesse Winker. Enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the right-hander deals. And that one wrapped foul.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. And now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show.
Yeah, you know it's me. You can't stop my shine. I'm just
Bottom of the first, and today's starter, Anthony DeSclafani. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And he deals. Trey Turner takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see.
Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Throw to second. Great jump.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
The 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And the righty deals. Pitch misses there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Man at second.
2-2 the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not. That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Here's Justin Turner. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1. Good eye right there.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
The 1-1. On the ground, right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And Turner is retired.
Batting the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. His righty-lefty splits there. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Pitch misses inside, and now it's even 1-1.
1-1.
And downstairs.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And here it comes. Good eye right there.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate, runners in scoring position, and a hitter's count.
Freeman will take his base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So bases loaded with one away. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First offering misses the mark.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
The pitch.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Righty to the plate. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And now it's even up.
Well, Boog, early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
And down on strikes he goes. And now 2 gone.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Here's Mookie Betts. This one smoked out to left. Winker makes the catch, and that is that. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. We played an inning, no score. New inning getting started. Up to the plate, it's Brandon Belt.
Leading off for San Francisco, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
The right-hander back to work. Just missed.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Two balls, no strikes to count. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, but these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
And there's ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
And now it's Wilmer Flores. Maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4, 3, and they turn the double play. And Jack Peterson stands in. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The 1-0.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
No score here in the second. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. And down on strikes. Out number 3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at the ballpark, the batter now will be Will Smith.
The catcher.
The line to kick the pitch. Late swing, fouled off.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. And now 2-1 after that missed inside. The 2-1. And that skips in the dirt.
No strikes.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. That's ripped. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Next to hit, James Outman. First pitch, and he just misses. Now one missed. Second inning here, no score. And now 2-1.
That's a really big swing right there. He's got to remember, with this speed, a walk or a single can turn into extra bases by stealing a base or two.
2-1 now. A little bit low.
That's the ball.
Righty delivers. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck, right field, back there. It bangs off the wall.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Next to hit, Gavin Lux. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively.
Second baseman, Gavin.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Left-hand batter waits. That's in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
At the belt and fires. Fought off foul. The pitch. They say you win. Over to first. That's one out, the bottom of the second. So digging in, Trey Turner. He's turned into one of the best shortstops in the game.
Always we know, just some things we show. Oh, cool electric.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. Turning and looking, and it's gone. Trey Turner goes deep. His 23rd of the year, and just like that, they're out front. It's 3-0.
Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
And now it's Max Muncy, one of the best RBI guys in the game this year. Right now, second in the NL. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. Swings and misses. And a count 1-1. The wind of the pitch. And there's a ball. And a 2-1 on the way. On the ground, right side. Crawford collects. Tosses to first. They get the out on Muncy. Two outs, base is empty. Justin Turner getting ready to hit. First offering misses the mark. And another ball.
That's a ball.
The wind to kick the 2-0. And a strike in there. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. Now it's Evan Longoria's turn. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And the pitch. That's through there for a strike. The 0-1. Out to short. Turner handles in plenty of time to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, number 33, Darren Ruff.
And the batter now, Darren Ruff. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And a swing and a miss. 2 away down.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
Here's Curt Casali. First offering, and it just misses. Good eye right there.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here comes the pitch. On the ground, and foul ball. The 2-1. And that's outside. And now it's filled up.
Count is full.
3-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. That ends the frame. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. They trail it here 3-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
DeSclafani back to work. That one way outside, and that's ball 1. 1-0 to Freddie Freeman. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here, and they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Now back, the right fielder.
And that one got a piece of him.
You know, Boog, you always say how important it is to have a good feel for the game. I say after the game, you step into the box, I'll throw some fastballs at you.
No, actually, I think we're good, Chris. Betts batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
It's 0-1.
The pitch. Strike two. Right-hander kicks, deals. Up the middle, and it gets by him. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Just kept it simple, played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Singled and scored his first time. Next offering is down low, and that is ball one. The pitch. And a foul ball. And a pitch. And there's a base hit to left. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings through that one, 0-1. Kicks and deals. That one to first, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket.
You need a strikeout and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
And now it's Gavin Lux. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Roll to short, could be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for DeSclafani, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. New arm for the Giants, Ryan Murphy, and he's getting thrown into the fire with a pair of runners in scoring position.
What y'all know about living in silence? We protest might turn to violence. So much hate, no true alliance. What y'all know about being alone when the flood comes?
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. And now the shortstop, Trey Turner.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, you know, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, you know, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ball to strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that ball.
2 outs. Got him looking. Good job at damage control right there. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants nothing. As we go to the top of the 4th, and here is Austin Slater.
Leading off for the Giants, the second baseman, Austin Slater.
And the right-hander back to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. First pitch just misses. And here it comes. There's a strike.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one.
1-2.
The Giants yet to pick up a hit here. Up the middle. Lux over to pick it up. And Crawford is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So 2 down now, and here is Jesse Winker, 3rd on the National League leaderboard for batting average. In there, and it's 0-1. Next pitch is popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Giants down in order. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy.
The designated hitter, Max.
A wind in the pitch. And that's a strike. The wind in the pitch. And it's 1-1.
That's the ball.
Just off the inside edge. Right-handed reliever. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a pitch. 3-2 now.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 away. Justin Turner now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 down, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. The pitch. And that's in for a strike. And now the count is even. Crawford throws to first in time. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In there for strike 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
That one the other way. Longoria on the run, throw to first. Wide throw pulls him off the bag, and the inning still alive.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out. You think you've got the play made. Guys are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
So 2 down, and now the right fielder, Cody Bellinger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Good eye in that spot. The 1-1. And delivers outside.
2-1.
And this one bounces away from Casali. Three-1 is on the way, and he walked him.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Betts now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Throw, save. And both runners move up on the wild pitch. Freeman at third. Bellinger on at second with 2 down. And he flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. That's hard hit in the line. Ruff makes the catch, and that'll do it. Dodgers strand a couple as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
Leading off for San Francisco, the first baseman, Brandon Bell.
The wide to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And the righty deals. That misses. And now 2-0. And a pitch. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
And next is the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores. He hit into a double play his first time up. And that's in there for strike one. The pitch. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Righty delivers. There's a strike. At the belt and fires.
2-2.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
Kicks and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Here's Jack Peterson. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Hard on the ground to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Belt is waved home. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Here's the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. In there, and it's 0-1.
Your ball's 1 strike.
There's a strike.
Well, in this situation with a runner on first, less than 2 outs, some say, hey, get the ground ball, double play with 2 strikes. Some people say get the strikeout. I think you just execute your pitch, make the best pitch you possibly can, and let the result be whatever it's going to be.
0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down.
Dominating strikeout there on just 3 pitches, and that's what a good power pitcher can do to you. If he's hitting his spots, filling up the strike zone, sometimes he bats over before it really begins.
I don't think I ever will. How the wrong is being allowed. That's why the ones who know the deal.
And here is Darren Ruff. He was a strikeout victim his first time. First offering misses the mark.
1-0.
Runners are at the corners, 1 away. And it goes just foul. Next offering upstairs.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and getting out of this little jam. That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And up next for San Francisco, Curt Casali. Struck out swinging his first time. That one's in there, 0-1. 2 on, 2 outs.
That's high. That's a ball.
That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Righty to the plate. This one popped up. Lux should have this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil thing? Situate the time to people's dreams.
Welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Will Smith.
The catcher.
The right-hander back to work. That one is upstairs. And the 1-0. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
2 balls, no strikes.
And the right-hander deals. That one off the mark. And now 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4. Take your base.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
Singy, I think just our presence is the present. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Bell pulls it down, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Man at first. And next for L.A., Gavin Lux. And that one sliced foul.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Grounder might be 2. Longoria tossed to second, on to first, double play, and that's the inning. We're through 5. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. Tyler Anderson on to pitch out of the pen here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and we need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the second baseman, Austin Slater. Here comes a pitch. And that one is in for a strike. The Dodgers bullpen with some action. Danny Duffy up and loosening in the pen. Anderson ready to work. On the ground to third. Gathers and throws to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter, number 35, shortstop Brandon Crawford.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brandon Crawford. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Kicks and deals. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Into center. Outman settles underneath it. Makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker, the next Giant to hit. In there for strike 1. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. Back here in L.A., here's Trey Turner. The pitch. And takes low for ball 1. The pitch. Lined into right. And they get Turner for the out. And there's 1 away.
Now back, the designated hitter,
Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy, for the 4th time tonight. In there, and it's 0-1.
No balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch. This one in the air, right field. And there are 2 down.
third baseman, Justin Turner.
2 outs, base is empty. So now Turner in on that right side. First offering misses badly for ball 1. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Belt, and Turner is retired. And that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They lead this one, though, 5-1. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
San Francisco, the first baseman, number 9, Brandon Belt.
And a pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
And here it comes. And it's fouled away. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
2.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Got a full count.
And fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So man aboard, Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. And he deals.
1-1.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next pitch inside, and it's 2-1. Bell aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss. That's strike two. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Man at first. And now Jack Peterson. That one's in there, 0-1.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Bounced up the middle. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
First and second, one out. Evan Longoria digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One of the things that Jim Leyland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. 2 on, 1 out. And downstairs.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Next offering upstairs. The pitch. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Murphy back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Signs of movement in the Giants bullpen. Jake McGee, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Doval warming up as well. The wind of the pitch. Just missed. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Bellinger up to hit. And there he goes. Back to the mound. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Why they keep calling me? I don't judge, but you fake case closed, and I ain't got a law degree. Can't understand why they offer me.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Good contact guy, good defender.
us till we can't be all on E. Oh, I get it, bet it all on me. You don't see yourself good, I guess it's hard to see. You always telling don't call police. You a rat, I guess you want all this cheese. Oh, wait a minute, let me get up in it. I ain't really wanna have to kill it, but I guess I gotta kill it. Got me feeling like a villain. I don't really wanna kick it.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
There's the strike. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Runner leads away at second.
Ball. 3-1.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Runner take a base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Freeman at second, Betts at first, one gone. Next pitch is inside, and 1-1. Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. Slowly on the ground to short. Off balance feed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Giants 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Darren Ruff.
The right fielder, number 33, Darren Ruff.
And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Activity in the bullpen. David Price, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. And now the lefty. That one misses. Now 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And now 2-2. Stays alive. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now, Kurt Casale in there for strike 1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And a foul ball. The pitch. Out towards left center. Outman has this one sized up. Calls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Austin Slater.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Austin Slater, the next Giant to hit. First pitch just misses. Kicks and fires. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1. Good eye right there. The 2-1. Down the left field line. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger. Man at second here with 2 away. And up next for the Giants, Brandon Crawford. And that's in there for strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-2. To the right side. That's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And they tag him out.
Well, it's pretty difficult to throw a base runner out at the plate with 2 outs on a base hit to the outfield, but an excellent job of coming up with it, getting rid of it quickly, and throwing on the money. That is great technique from start to finish. Nice job to end the inning.
So here comes Jake McGee into the game. He's into the game to face his former team.
Number 17, Jake McGee.
Back here at the ballpark, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder James Outman. And the pitch. And he takes a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
At the belt and fires. And a big swing and a miss.
Going to really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
The pitch. On the ground to first. Bell picks it up, steps on first for the out. Gavin Lux steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch just missed. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Zach Littell up and throwing. Here's a 1-1. Slider misses outside. Kicks and deals. Foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 2 away.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance to make the contact with that pitch.
We know just some things we show. Oh, cool hat trick. Watch me bounce.
Line drive, base hit.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Max Muncy at the dish. To first, and he breaks for second. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. David Price takes over on the mound, trying to protect this lead. And welcome back. All set to start the 9th in this one. And digging in for San Francisco, Jesse Winker. Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Clay Holmes, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next one misses. Now 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Stays alive. Next pitch inside. Now 2-2. In the air, right field. Bellinger moving under it. Puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a ball lifted left field as his second hit of the day. Around first, digging for 2. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Now it's the DH, Wilmer Flores. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Bellinger makes the play. Out number 2. And the batter now, Jock Peterson. In the air, right field, Bellinger moving under this one. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the series opener here at home.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
5-1 is how it ends. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.
On the corner of Dave Niehaus Way and Edgar Martinez Drive, welcome to T-Mobile Park. Labor Day baseball coming up on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And our starting pitcher here today, Jordan Balazovic. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Okay, all set to go. And now, Luis Robert.
The center fielder, Luis Robert.
And a pitch. That one's in there. And that's how this series begins.
First pitch, 340.
Righty delivers. And it's even up. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Next pitch, not close, up high. And the right-hander deals. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Andrew Vaughn now. First pitch, and he just misses. Robert gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Balazovic checks the runner. Robert gets back easily. Righty to the plate. Robert on the go. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner goes again. Pitch misses, and safe. It's a stolen base.
When a guy's got that kind of lead at second base, somebody's got to call timeout. Pitcher's got to step off. The catcher's got to ask the ump for time or something. You can't let him get out that far. When you don't have a good thrower behind the plate, he's going to steal third almost standing up. That's a really good job of being aggressive by the base runner.
Next pitch inside. 3-1.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And there's ball four.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
Jose Abreu up to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. And here it comes. Strike two.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And the 0-2. Tap softly third base side. A swinging bunt. Off balance speed. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
A.J. Pollock at the dish. One of the elite home run hitters in the league this year. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Next offering is fouled back. The wind to kick the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. Lewis makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the White Sox 1, and the Mariners coming to bat. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Lance Lynn. He's been one of the best starters in the AL this year, Singy.
Believe it, a Cy Young candidate in the American League, having a great season so far, but he knows he's got more work to do. I've heard his name floating out there as a candidate, but I think he's just going to focus on this one today and try to get a win for his team.
Bottom of the first. Here's Adam Frazier.
The second baseman, Adam.
And a pitch. Late with the swing there. The wind of the pitch. And now it's even up. And he deals. And a count 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Nope.
That one misses. Ball 3. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
J.P. Crawford up next for the Mariners. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Left-hand batter waits. To the right side, Garcia. Over to Anderson. Over to first, safe.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
Now batting Mitch Haniger. Swinging it much better this season in away games than here at home. And first offering is fouled off. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side. Could be 2. 1 at second. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the White Sox 1 and the Mariners nothing. Back at T-Mobile Park, second inning set to go. Eloy Jimenez now.
The right fielder, Eloy Jimenez.
Balazovic back to work. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The pitch. And a swing and a miss there.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
And the righty deals. And he chases that one. And one gone.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Yermin Mercedes will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball one. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the third baseman, Danny Mendick. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball one, no strike.
Mercedes at first, one gone. Right side, Haniger drifts towards it, hauls it in, and there's two away.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Now it's going to be Tim Anderson. Good contact guy, good defender. High fly ball out into left center field. Moore in position. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. So a man left for the White Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Back in Seattle, bottom of the inning. Now here is Eugenio Suarez. And Chris, probably no other player better represents present-day baseball than this guy. A lot of power, a lot of strikeouts, and some walks. And a pitch. Way high.
Really important for the pitcher to not get proud, stay with the scouting report, and don't throw something into his swing.
He's kind of channeling Adam Dunn. Here comes a pitch. And misses inside. Patrick Johnson behind the plate.
Patty Johnson to some boog, but I'd ask permission first before I called him that. Does a pretty good job back there. Occasionally we'll see a couple of sideways looks from players, but that kind of comes with the territory, right?
That one ripped left field. Gone! Eugenio Suarez blasts one out. His 28th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 1-1.
So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
This is Kyle Lewis.
The center fielder.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Jared Kelenic. And first offering is fouled off. Tied up here in the early going. Next pitch misses way outside. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. And it's a strikeout. 2 away. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit.
the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First offering misses the mark. The pitch. That misses the zone. 2-0.
No strike.
That's a strike. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Solo homer gets the M's even in this one. All even now at 1-1.
I remember as a child, music made me smile. Some people called it rhythm and soul. I could never get enough of this kind of stuff, because I think they call it rock and roll.
On to the third inning. Leading off, Leury Garcia.
Leading off for the White Sox, the second baseman, Leury.
And the right-hander back to work. In for a strike. That's strike one. Kicks and deals. On the ground. Frazier collects it. Fires over to first. One up, one down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Roberts.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Luis Robert, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate but also in the field. First pitch just misses.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
And here it comes. In for a strike. And that's strike one. And that one off the outside edge.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. The pitch. And that's ball four.
Perfect.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball four.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. Vaughn having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. In there, and it's 0-1. Robert leads off first with one away. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. That's in there, and the count 1-2. And the right-hander deals. Tapped softly on the ground. To second, that's one. Over to first, that's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Dylan Moore. The pitch. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
The wind of the pitch. To third. Fair ball. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Now it's John Murphy. And that's in there for strike one. Ball one there. Lynn with a throw over. Moore back in standing. Here's a 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
1-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next pitch misses inside. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one away. So the batting order turns over. Adam Frazier up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
At the belt and fires. Runner takes off. And there's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
A 1-2 count. All he's seen is fastballs. You've got to expect something off speed. Stay back.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. One and two now. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And he deals. Runner on the go again. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position. He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now it's the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And the first offering is not close.
Yeah, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus on that pitcher and that release point.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now the count is even. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Next pitch misses. And
with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
2 gone.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him.
Second with 2 outs. And now the right fielder, Mitch Haniger. They say you win. Two outs. A couple of base runners at first and second. Way inside, and that hit him.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Bases loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Hey, Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And a foul ball. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-1. Two outs, bases are full. Pitch misses, and that's ball two.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Next pitch is outside.
Well, knowing that this hitter's got holes in his swing, because he's got so much power, pitcher still can get a little too tight, afraid to make a mistake.
And it's fouled away. That's to third. Throw, and it gets away. And he's in safely at third as they score a pair on the play.
Well, you hate to make mistakes with base runners, whether it's giving up a home run or making an error like that, and it's costly. 2 runs come around to score, and sometimes that defense can just tighten up a little bit, get too excited rather than just settling in and making the play.
Runners at second and third following the error. And now for Seattle, Kyle Lewis. He's 0 for 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-1.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Next offering is fouled back. Haniger on third. Suarez at second with 2 gone. Ground ball left side. Mendick tosses to first, and that is the inning. On to inning number 4. It's the Mariners 3 and the White Sox 1. And welcome back. On to the 4th. And now the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
The first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Balazovic back to work. That one missed.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And the next pitch is way outside.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Started to go at the 2-1. Appeal down to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. And a pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
A.J. Pollock steps to the plate for the White Sox. Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Left field, way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Eloy Jimenez. First pitch, and he just misses. Two outs. Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But you can't get too relaxed. You still got to make good pitches to get him out.
And a pitch. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. Nothing doing for the White Sox. And it remains a 3-1 ball game. Welcome back. And now the DH, Jarred Kelenic. The pitch. Bounce to the right. Abreu takes it himself. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Garrett.
And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
What I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it down, then go back to where you came from.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning threw a lot of pitches.
Righty delivers. So a foul ball makes it 1 and 2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
At the plate, Dylan Moore. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, not close. And the righty deals. Towards first. He steps on the bag. That is the inning. Mariners are down in order, but they still lead it 3-1. Back at T-Mobile Park, top 5, Jon Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Yermin Mercedes. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. The wind and the pitch. And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Slider right there. And a pitch. Got him. 1 away.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
So up next, Danny Mendick.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Next pitch downstairs. 3 balls, no strikes. Kicks and deals. And there's the strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Now front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. The pitch. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's Tim Anderson. First offering misses the mark. Kicks and fires.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. 2 gone now.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So digging in, Leury Garcia grounded out his first time. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off. On the ground to third. Suarez gloves it. They get the force, and that'll do it. The White Sox leave 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back in Seattle, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Tom Murphy.
The catcher, Tom Murphy.
The line to kick the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered way back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. Tom Murphy sends it out. His 16th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's the Seattle leadoff man, Adam Frazier. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
The 1-0. That one missing inside.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
Fly ball to right. And that one pulled down by Jimenez. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P.
And up next for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1-1 now.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs. And here it comes. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. 3-2 on the way. And he walked him.
That's ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. So critical to keep an eye on the pitch count this time of the year. Guys can start to run on fumes a little bit. Mechanics can drop off, and we know they need him to be fresh and ready for big innings in October.
Haniger in the box again, takes a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Kyle Crick getting loose out there. Ruiz getting cranked up as well. Crawford, the base runner at first with 1 out. The next pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
See how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
One and two here. Popped up. Abreu under it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
The third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Suarez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 0-1 down.
Ball. That's out. 1-1.
And a good eye there. Next offering clips the zone count even at 2.
It's really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, because that's where the potential for damage exists.
Next one off the plate inside. Full count now. And down on strikes he goes. Good job at damage control right there. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-1. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Luis Robert now.
The center fielder, Luis.
The pitch.
Roberts.
Just off the outside part of the plate. And the pitch. And it's 1-1.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Here's a 1-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. The pitch.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Stays alive. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
Andrew Vaughn steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's 0 for 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
0-1. Now 1-1. And another ball. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
That one hit to right. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So up next for Chicago, Jose Abreu. First offering misses the mark.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next offering way off the plate. And that's outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Haniger puts it away, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, designated hitter, A.J. Pollock.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. In there for strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. swung on and missed. Struck him out. And that is that.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
There's nothing that can stop me. You best be watching.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Kyle Crick. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And welcome back. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Kyle Lewis. And he deals. And that one missing low. Chris, you look at it. These are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
The 1-1. Just off the outside edge. The 2-1. Late on that fastball.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Now all even up.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Jared Kellner up next for the Mariners. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Puts the squeeze on it. 2 up, 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And now for Seattle, Garrett Cooper. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. And a pitch. Edge of the zone for a strike. That is strike 2. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. 2-2 now. And that's outside. That one down the line and foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. In the air, left field. Vaughn settles under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nobody left for Seattle, but they lead it 4-1. New pitcher for the Mariners, Casey Sadler. He last pitched 2 days ago.
Number 65.
Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. Now it's the right fielder, Eloy Jimenez. The pitch. And ball one to the right fielder. And that's in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 1-1. And strike 2.
The count is 1 and 2.
The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Stepping in, Yermin Mercedes. Pulls out one foul. Next offering upstairs. And now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Righty delivers. And it's even up. The wind of the pitch. Swings here and blasts one left field. That one's got a chance. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Reckless abandon right there to rob a potential home run. He knew he was going to crash into the fence, but braces himself to hold on to that one. Just an outstanding job of focus.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Danny Mendick. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Right-handed reliever. And fouled off. The wind and the pitch. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. In the air out towards right center. Haniger on the move to the alley. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the White Sox. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jose Ruiz will take over here. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Jose Ruiz.
Set for the last half of the 7th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore.
The left fielder, Dylan Moore.
And here it comes. That's in there, and it's 0-1. And ball 1. Next one misses. 2-1. Righty to the plate. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The flip to the pitcher covering. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh.
The catcher, number 2, John Murphy.
Murphy in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Swings and misses. And that is strike 2. And a pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. Now 2 away. So the lineup flips over. Adam Frazier up next for the Mariners. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and a count 2-1. Two outs. Out to short. Anderson to first. Frazier retired. And the inning is over. Mariners go down quietly there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Just bounce it. Everybody when it come, I'm announcing it. I'm always gonna get it. I'm always gonna get it. Even if you sit back to now.
Sergio Romo on the pitch here, and he'll work on holding this lead. And now Tim Anderson. The White Sox in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at-bat out of him right here.
The pitch. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Here's the 0-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Gets it to first, and they take care of Anderson for the out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Leori Garcia up to the plate.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
First pitch just misses. And the right-hander deals. That's to third. Over to Cooper. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now back, the center fielder, Luis Robert.
Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Luis Robert, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye right there. The 1-1. Here's a high chopper. Suarez picks it up, zips it to first, and that'll do it. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and they trail it 4-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Kelly. And his job is to collect quick outs and keep his team within striking distance. Welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford.
The shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
Here comes a pitch. Right side. Abreu steps on the bag, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now Mitch Haniger. First offering in the dirt. Movement for the White Sox in their bullpen. Garrett Crochet, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Next one is off the plate, and it's 2-0. Kicks and fires. Good eye right there. And that's through there for a strike. The 3-1. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Close pitch there, but you got to forget about that call if you're out on the mound. You can't let it affect you going forward. You've got to get out of the inning first, and then if you want to be frustrated, take it out in the dugout.
Suarez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. In the dirt, but kept close. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt, blocked. And the runner holds. Haniger stands at first with one out. That one in for a strike, 2-2. At the belt and fires. And that one gets away at the plate. Now throw to first, but back easily. Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Kyle Lewis now at the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
Looking for some insurance. Or as our friends down in the South would say,
insurance.
No matter how you say it, we know what you mean.
Next offering is down low.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And he deals. In the air to left center. Vaughn on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So first and second with 2 outs. Jared Kelenic up next for the Mariners. Down the line towards the corner. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
Garrett Cooper up next for the Mariners.
The batter, the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Two on, two outs. Two outs, two in scoring position. And a count 1-2. The pitch. Got him looking. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. Ninth inning coming up. It's the M's 5 and the White Sox 1.
Yeah, trust me when I tell you no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a...
Eric Swanson taking over on the mound, and he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. Back at T-Mobile Park, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Andrew Vaughn.
The left fielder, number 25, Andrew.
The pitch. Called strike right there. Action in the pen down there. Andres Munoz appears to be getting loose. Yoan. And a swing and a miss. Next offering misses down and away. The pitch. That misses the zone. The count now 2-2. Kicks and deals. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lewis makes the catch, and there's one away.
Up next for Chicago, the first baseman,
Jose Abreu steps to the plate for the White Sox. Lifted in the air, right field. That takes care of Abreu. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Next is the designated hitter, A.J. Pollock. In there, and it's 0-1. And a pitch. Strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Down to their final strike. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit. The tag, and that's the ball game.
Well, they win the opener at home. First game of the 3-game series, and there's just such a good feeling when you're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
One half of the mighty, yo, them player, list of Cadillac, boys riding Do you see it? Will you with me? Bring it back. I'ma stay styling, wildin', profiling while sticking to the facts. See, now here we doing laps. Why somebody feeling trapped? Never hating, just graduated. I've been down through the cap, no cap. Do the dash and cruise the map, through the map. I've been around the world and I'm true to that. Now who is that? B.I.G.Y. First generation diva. I be designated P-Way, M.P.N. Use up midnight. Canary yellow diamond in the pinky ring. I kiss it, keep it so exquisite, bro. Official, we on the mission. We the titcher. Do the toilet paper, go and flush it. Told the baddest man to hit the hand. I had to go and touch it. Good, man. Through the city, got the radio thumping, just right up and running back. Everybody tell me how you love that. Tell me how you love that.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 5 runs on 4 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.